Welcome to English Vision, the podcast. I'm Sophia, and today we're going to learn something powerful, something that can completely change the way you speak English. It's called shadowing practice. Have you ever listened to a native English speaker and thought, wow, how can they speak so naturally, so smoothly, so confidently? The secret is they've trained their ears and their tongue to move together. And that's exactly what shadowing helps you do. In today's episode, I'll guide you through what shadowing is, why it works, and how to practice it step by step, even if you're a beginner or intermediate learner. So find a quiet place, put on your headphones, and let's begin this journey together. Part 1. What is shadowing? Shadowing is a simple but powerful speaking technique. It means listening to a native speaker and speaking at the same time, copying their words, their rhythm, and their part 2. Why shadowing works. Let's talk about why shadowing is so effective. When you listen and speak at the same time, you're doing active listening. Your brain focuses not only on meaning, but also on sound. The melody of English, the stress, the rhythm, and the way words connect. You will start to feel English, not just study it. You'll notice things like how want to becomes wanna, how going to sounds like gonna, and how sentences flow together like music. That's when English starts to sound alive, and you start to sound like someone who belongs in the conversation. Part 3. A small test. Let's try a small shadowing warm up together. I'll say a few sentences slowly, and you can repeat after me. Ready? I am learning English every day. I speak with confidence and clarity. My English sounds more natural every time I practice. Good. Now, this time, try to say it with me. I am learning English every day. I speak with confidence and clarity. My English sounds more natural every. Now, let's go a little deeper. You already know what shadowing is and why it works, but the real question is how do you practice it every day without feeling bored or confused? Let's build a simple daily routine together. Step 1. Choose the right audio. Start with something short, clear, and natural. It could be a short podcast, a movie clip, or even this episode. For beginners, the key is slow and clear English. You don't need to understand every single word. Focus on the sound, the rhythm, the emotion. You can listen to native speakers like they're singing. Each sentence has its own melody. When you find something that feels good to listen to, save it. That becomes your daily shadowing material. Step 2. Listen before you speak. Before you start shadowing, just listen. Listen carefully to how the speaker moves their voice. Step 3. Shadow with focus. Now play the audio again and speak with it. Try not to pause or stop the track. Even if you make mistakes, keep going. The goal is not perfection, it's rhythm. Move your mouth exactly like the speaker. If they go fast, you go fast. If they sound calm, you sound calm. You are becoming their echo. You are learning not just words, but music. Step 4. Review and reflect. After one round, pause the audio. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself which parts were easy and which parts were hard. Did you lose the rhythm somewhere? Did some words feel strange to pronounce? That's your learning map. Don't be upset by mistakes. They are signals, not problems. Write down the parts that challenge you and focus on them next time. This is how you grow by noticing, by adjusting, by trying again. Step 5. Record yourself. Here's a secret tip. Record your voice while shadowing. When you listen back, you'll hear your progress clearly. At first, it might sound strange, maybe even a little uncomfortable, but that's good. That means you're hearing English from the outside the same way. Now that you know the steps, it's time to actually practice together. This part is your real shadowing moment. I'll speak slowly, then naturally, and you'll follow my voice. Don't worry about perfection. Just focus on feeling the sound move through you. Ready? Let's start with something simple. I believe in my English voice. I can speak clearly and confidently. I am learning more every single day. Good. Now let's say it again, but this time try to speak with me. I believe in my English voice. I can speak clearly and confidently. I am learning more every single day. How did that feel? That rhythm you just created. That's English coming alive in your body. You're not just repeating, you're feeling the language. Now let's make it a bit longer. I listen to English every day. I copy the sounds I hear. I improve a little more every time I practice. When you say these sentences, you're building muscle memory. Every sound you make becomes a part of you. Now let's do a short guided shadowing session. I'll speak naturally and you'll shadow along with me. Don't pause the audio, just flow. Guided shadowing practice. Every morning, I wake up and listen to English. Sometimes it's a podcast, sometimes it's a short story. I repeat what I hear and I focus on the rhythm. At first, it feels slow. Then, my tongue starts to move faster. The words begin to dance together. The sound becomes smoother, and I start to sound natural. That's when I realize I'm not afraid of speaking anymore. Did you notice how the sentences connect? The sound flows like water. When you shadow English this way, you start to copy that natural movement. And soon your speech starts to flow the same way. Now take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Feel proud of yourself. You just did. Now that you've practiced speaking with rhythm, let's go a little deeper. Let's talk about intonation, the music of English. Every language has its own melody. In English, our voice moves up and down to express emotion, curiosity, and connection. If you only focus on grammar and words, your English might sound flat. But when you use intonation, your voice starts to feel alive like a real conversation. Let's try a few examples together. Say this sentence normally first. I'm happy to see you. Now say it again, but lift your voice slightly on happy. I'm happy to see you. Do you hear the difference? That small change adds warmth and emotion. Intonation helps people feel your words, not just understand them. When you shadow native speakers, listen carefully. Now, let's explore connected speech. In natural English, words often connect like puzzle pieces. We don't say each word separately. For example, instead of what are you doing, you'll often hear what you doing. It's faster, smoother, and more natural. When you shadow, try to copy that connection. Don't overthink the spelling. Focus on the sound. Your goal is to blend your words together. Let's try one together. I want to learn English. In fast, natural speech, it becomes I want to learn English. Hear that? The sound changes, but the meaning stays the same. This is what makes your English sound native like. It's not about perfect grammar, it's about flow. Shadowing helps you develop that instinct. The more you do it, the more your tongue automatically connects the sounds. Now that you understand rhythm and connected speech, it's time to explore something even deeper, emotion. Language without emotion feels empty. When you shadow with emotion, you bring life into every sentence. You don't just say words, you express feelings. That's what makes people want to listen to you. Let's begin with something simple. Imagine you're greeting a friend after a long time. Say this sentence naturally. Hey, it's so good to see you again. Now smile and say it with energy. Hey, it's so good to see you again. Did you feel the difference? Your voice carries emotion through your breath, your tone, and even your smile. This is what shadowing can teach you how to feel what you say. Let's try another emotion curiosity. When you're curious, your voice rises slightly at the end. Say this with me. Really? You did that? Now listen to how it sounds with feeling. Really? You did that? A small change in your tone can completely change the meaning. That's the power of intonation mixed with emotion. Now let's do a short emotional shadowing practice. I'll say a few sentences. Now imagine you're in a real conversation. Someone says, how's your day going? You reply, it's been great, thanks for asking. Now shadow that with me. It's been great, thanks for asking. Try another one. I've had a busy day, but I feel good. Do you notice how your tone softens at the end? That's what makes it sound natural. It's not about speed, it's about connection. The way you express emotion shows the listener that you understand the moment. That's the heart of communication, understanding and emotion together. Now take a deep breath. You've practiced pronunciation. rhythm, and emotional expression. You're training not only your voice, but your presence. Now let's step into the world outside the classroom. Let's shadow real conversations. Because English isn't only for study, it's for living. When you walk into a cafe, meet a friend, or talk to a stranger, shadowing practice helps you sound calm and natural. Scene 1. Ordering coffee. Imagine you're at a cozy coffee shop. The barista smiles and says, "What can I get for you today?" You reply, "Hi, I'd like a latte, please." Now shadow that with me. "Hi, I'd like a latte, please." Add a friendly tone. "Hi, I'd like a latte, please." Notice the gentle rise on please. That's politeness in your voice. Then the barista says, "Anything else?" You answer, "That's all, thank you." Simple, natural, confident. Scene 2. Meeting someone new. You meet someone for the first time. They say, "Hey, nice to meet you." You reply, "Nice to meet you too." "How are you today?" Shadow that now. "Nice to meet you too. How are you today?" Keep your tone light and Scene 4. Expressing opinion. Now let's shadow an opinion. I think this movie was really interesting, but the ending surprised me. When you shadow opinions, focus on emotion and emphasis. Say it again with me. I think this movie was really interesting, but the ending surprised me. You can hear how your tone rises slightly before the pause and falls soft. Now that you've learned how to shadow in real situations, let's talk about how to make it a daily habit. Consistency is where progress begins. Even 10 minutes a day can change everything. You don't need hours of study, you just need focus and rhythm. Let's build your daily shadowing plan together. Step 1. Choose a time. Pick one specific time every day when your mind feels calm and clear. For some people, it's early morning when the world is quiet. For others, it's evening when the day slows down. Choose the moment that feels right for you. The goal is to make shadowing part of your natural routine, like brushing your teeth or drinking water. Step 2. Keep it short. Start small. 5 to 10 minutes is enough. It's not about how long you practice, it's about how focused you are. When you give your full attention, even a short session becomes powerful. Set a timer. Step 3. Track your progress. Keep a simple shadowing journal. Write the date, what you listened to, and one sentence about how it felt. For example, October 31st, practice 5 minutes with Sophia's podcast, felt confident. That's it, just a few words. After a few weeks, you'll see your growth clearly. You'll notice how your voice changes, how your pronunciation improves, and how your confidence grows. Seeing progress in writing makes your learning journey real. Step 4. Stay kind to yourself. Some days you'll feel tired. Some days you'll miss your practice, and that's okay. Progress is not a straight line. When you miss a day, don't quit. Just come back the next day. Think of English shadowing like growing a small plant. You water it every day, and little by little, it becomes stronger. Your voice is that plant. With daily care, it grows naturally. Step 5. Reflect and recharge. Once a week, listen to a recording of your voice. Notice the changes, your tone, your rhythm, your comfort. Take a moment to say, "I'm proud of myself," because you should be. Shadowing is not easy, but you're doing it. You're showing up, you're practicing, and you're improving every single day. That's real discipline. And that's how transformation happens quietly, slowly, but surely. Now that you have a daily plan, let's take your practice to a higher level. You're ready for advanced shadowing. This is where you move beyond repetition and start shaping your own English personality. Because speaking isn't only about words, it's about style. One shadow emotion scenes. Choose short moments from movies, TV shows, or real interviews. Pick scenes that make you feel something: joy, surprise, curiosity, sadness. Listen closely to the emotion behind the words. How does the actor breathe? Where does the voice rise or pause? Now play it again and shadow with that same emotion. You don't have to sound perfect, you just have to sound alive. When you copy emotion, you learn true communication. Find speakers who inspire you, maybe a teacher, an artist, a traveler, a leader. Shadow how they express ideas. Notice their pauses, their laughter, their quiet confidence. This builds intonation control, the art of sounding natural in longer thoughts. Soon you'll be able to tell stories for add movement and energy. Shadowing doesn't have to be still. Try walking slowly while speaking or use small hand gestures as you talk. Movement helps your body remember rhythm. It turns speaking into a full body activity. You'll notice your sentences flowing easier, your voice sounding freer. English becomes part of how you move, not something separate. After you finish repeating the audio, turn off the recording. Now speak freely about what you heard. Use your own words, your own feelings. For example, if you shadowed a travel video, talk about your dream destination. If you practiced a movie dialogue, describe what you liked about the scene. This step transforms you from a listener into a communicator. You're no longer copying, you're creating. Remember, advanced shadowing isn't about sounding identical to others. It's about learning how to express yourself through the sounds of English. When you reach that stage, you're not just fluent, you're authentic. Your voice carries your story, your effort, your spirit. And that's what makes communication beautiful. You've learned how to shadow and how to add emotion and movement. Now let's bring everything together with something powerful called shadow journaling. This is where your practice becomes personal. It's not just about repeating, it's about reflecting. Step 1. Record your voice. Every few days, choose a short topic you care about. Maybe it's something simple, your morning routine, your favorite song, or how your day went. Start by listening to a native speaker talking about a similar topic. Then shadow their voice once or twice. After that, turn off the audio, take a breath, and record yourself speaking naturally. Say it freely without reading or thinking too much. Just speak as if you're talking to a friend. Step 2. Listen back with kindness. After recording, play your voice again. Don't rush to judge it. Listen with kindness as if you're supporting a close friend learning something new. Notice what you like first. Maybe your rhythm sounds smoother or your pronunciation feels more confident. Then notice what could be better. Maybe one sound or a word that needs clarity. Write down one or two notes. Now, let's bring everything together with a full shadowing session. This is your moment to speak, feel, and flow. Get comfortable, take a deep breath, relax your shoulders. Imagine you are speaking to a friend you haven't seen in a long time. Step 1. Warm up. Start by repeating after me slowly. Hi, it's so great to see you today. I hope you're feeling well. I've been learning new things every day. Good. Now say it naturally with feeling. Hi, it's so great to see you today. I hope you're feeling well. I've been learning new things every day. Notice your tone. Friendly, calm, confident. Step 2. Add emotion. Imagine something exciting just happened. Repeat after me. Wow, that's amazing. I can't believe it. This makes me so happy. Feel the words in your chest, not just your mouth. This is shadowing with emotion. It teaches your voice to carry meaning naturally. Step 3. Connect words. Now let's speak more naturally. I'm going to the park later. Do you want to come? Becomes I'm going to the park later. Want to come? Feel how the words flow together. Your mouth learns rhythm. Your ears learn connection. This is how native speakers sound smooth and effortless. Step 4. Reflect and personalize. Turn off the audio now. Speak freely about the same situation in your own words. Today was exciting. I met a friend. We talked and laughed. Later, we might go to the park together. Notice how your sentences now flow naturally. You are creating your own English voice. Step 5. Celebrate your progress. Take a deep breath. Smile. You just completed a full shadowing session. This is what real progress feels like. Practice, emotion, connection, and confidence. Remember, every day you shadow, your brain, ears, and mouth are working together. Every sentence you repeat, every emotion you express makes your English more natural. And one day soon, you'll speak without